back. Kinda. Oh, Twitch connected that time. All by itself. How about that? Well, that was weird. The screen. I've seen the glitch screen happen before. Long time ago. Now it's happening again. I don't know what's happening with this thing. Let's see. Where were we? Right about there, probably? Let's go with that. Oh, let me go in the chat first and make sure there's people here. Otherwise, I'm not going to continue. I got to go to... Come on. Your glasses just broke? Oh, like me too.
That was also in... that letter came a year after, on February 2nd, 2023. Tom Cotton, who signed that letter a year later, and colleagues introduced a bill to sanction the International Criminal Court. Senator Tom Cotton introduced a bill with Senators Ted Cruz, who signed the letter, and Marco Rubio signed the letter and is now leading the dismantling of the ICC.
The usual
to sanction
suspects.
Officials and associates of the International Criminal Court who investigate or prosecute U.S. troops and officials and allies who do not recognize the authority of the ICC.
So when they start committing crimes against their own people here in the States, there won't be any criminal court to go after them. But again, they need compliance with the, again, you know what I mean? Because I don't think they have an enforcement branch of the ICC. I don't think they have mercenaries or military that would go into another country to grab somebody.
ICC, such as Israel. So again, it has nothing to do with going after the U.S. or Americans. It has everything to do with Israel.
Remember, we're merged now, even though the same entity, the thing that took us over created Israel.
And just to throw this on there to really put it all together, if you guys don't remember, this was written July 16th, 2010, but it was a video from 2001 where Netanyahu is caught on camera when he didn't know it was rolling, saying, "America is a thing you can move very easily." So there's a video of Netanyahu speaking at in an unvarnished manner in 2001 about relations with the United States and the peace process. He says, "I know what America is," Netanyahu told a group of terror victims, apparently not knowing his words were being recorded. "America is a thing you can move very easily. Move it in the right direction. They won't get in their way." He's pretty much confirming that I can move and manipulate the United States in any direction that I want them to go. This was, remember, he was prime minister before that. Some people came in later, and then he's now prime.
And if anybody disagrees with that, how many wars after the World Trade Center? How many wars did we fight? Basically on their behalf? All of Israel's enemies? And we're still doing it? 26 years later? 25 years later?
Prime minister now. And look at what the United States is doing. According to Netanyahu, the bill to merge the United States military with the state of Israel was his plan. He confirmed that it was.
Well, there you go. There's that. Man, that really sucked. Makes me wonder what's up with the computer and how many times it's going to do that again. Still 28. Still 28. Just throwing it out there. Wait a sec. Do we want to go through this one? Or do we just want to call it a night?
Look how big this guy is. Look at the size of his freaking forearm.
Please, 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 I'm getting my insurance. Please.
Since you want to play games,
No,
put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please, I didn't do anything.
Put your hands behind your back. You're refusing.
Listen to why this cop pulls this woman over right here.
Officers on patrol observed a brown Toyota Corolla creating a traffic hazard while driving through a school zone.
Creating a traffic hazard while driving through a school zone. Now, just let that sink in for a second. We got to take this narrator's word for that. I would like to see what kind of traffic hazard this woman created that necessitated a man with a gun to come up to her car and give her a hard time like this. The question is, will she end up face down on the hot pavement in this area?
Oh, the Sniggle Plumbing Grounds Police Department. And they stopped the improper lane change.
I asked the lady, can I go over? And she let me over. I didn't do anything improperly. Literally had a conversation for you to get over.
Let me explain something. You know the solid white lines right before you get to the intersection? They're not broken? Right before you get to the stop bar, there's solid white lines that go all the way through to the stop bar. The thick white line right by the light. You're not supposed to change lanes there.
There was solid lines on the side of the road.
Yes, there was. Driver's license, please. Registration and insurance.
So now, okay, so we got a justification here now. This cop justifies his Nazi-like request to get him
Bolshevik-like. He really makes that mistake a lot.
papers because he says she violated a traffic ordinance. Time after time, and I will continue to drive this home until Americans get it, traffic law trumps unalienable rights in the minds of the law enforcers. And if that is a true statement, like practically speaking, that is a true statement, then the supreme law of the land is not the Constitution. It's not the Bill of Rights. The springboard is not the Declaration of Independence. We're not the land of the free, home of the brave. This is a direct violation of 18 U.S.C. 242, deprivation of rights, those rights that we have in the
Under
Bill of
color
Rights.
of
Remember
law.
those? Like the Fourth Amendment right to be secure in your persons, houses, papers, and effects. But this cop uses traffic law to justify his extraction of your ID, which is one of the most precious things that you have is your anonymity. So that gives him the leverage and the right, I'm putting that in quotes, in his mind to violate your rights.
Since when have we not been able to cross over? I've never heard
Because they're solid lines. You can only do it when they're broken.
Okay, can I get a warning for something like that?
I need your driver's license, registration, and insurance, please.
Sir, if you just hear what I said, I was not aware of that. Like,
I still need your driver's license.
it took up in the plaza, and I wasn't aware that I was acting.
Ma'am, I'm demanding your driver's
Demanding.
Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or did Jay Lobo just drop 50 more memberships in the chat? Very generous, man. Thank you.
license.
We need more of that.
But I was telling you that I
We need more of that generosity over here on this channel.
was not aware of it.
Driver's license, please.
Because, Brian's rich. Just saying.
You hear me though?
I heard you.
And why did you go from this side to that side?
This way we don't have no problem communicating. I need your driver's license.
God, you really have to have no conscience to get somebody's ID. You really have to. Like, I'm just thinking, if I was a cop, which would be like, you can't have a conscience, but if it was possible to live in a world where there's good cops, the last thing I would want is your ID. I don't want unless you are committing a crime. And by committing a crime, I mean not breaking some rule or ordinance or policy.
Causing injury to somebody or loss. That's crime. That's cause no harm being violated. That's the only law.
I actually saw you hurting somebody. I actually saw you break into that mom and pop donut shop and steal money out of the cash register. I would have to see you actually commit a crime. You're taking somebody else's rights away. That's the only time I think that you should be punished. If you think I'm wrong, let me know what you think.
I don't have a problem communicating. I'm just letting you know that I wasn't aware.
Are you refusing to give it to me?
Oh, man.
I'm not refusing to give you anything. I'm
Okay,
just
let's
trying
go.
to help understand what did I do wrong.
I told you.
Okay, and I just told you I was not aware of that law.
Okay.
I was not aware of that.
Okay.
Okay, so can I get a pass?
I need a driver's license. I need to identify who you are.
Why do you have to ID?
I literally asked the woman, can I go over?
I heard you.
So why am I getting a ticket for something I wasn't aware of? Like,
I have an issue a ticket. I still need your driver's
but
license to
you're
identify who
asking
you are.
for that, and that's what happens after.
Why do you have to identify? Because it's crack for cops.
Are you refusing to give me your license?
I'm
Wow.
asking you a question.
Ma'am, I need your license.
I'm asking a question.
Okay, step out the car.
How does
He
this make
opened
the world
the
a better
door.
place? How does this make the community safer? How does this right here achieve the American dream of pursuing life, liberty, and happiness? How?
I'm not gonna step out the car. I'm just
Are you giving me your license?
asking you. Can you close my door?
Nope.
Like that's not even legal for you to do something like that.
Step out the car.
I'm not
Bring your license
stepping
with
out
you.
the car.
You don't have-
He's power tripping now. It's like, nope. I can do this. I can do this. Now, if I was just a regular street thug doing this and you tried to defend yourself, then the entire community would rally together in support of her. But if you defend yourself against this badged clown, things ain't going to go so well for you.
Your right to
My
refuse.
license. I'm not refusing. I asked you a question. That's all I did. I'm asking you a question.
Are you refusing to give me your license?
I'm giving you my license, but I'm asking a question. Can I not ask a
You
question?
can, but I still
It's
need
a
your
freedom
license.
of speech. I can't ask a
You can.
question. Okay, so don't open my door like that.
I
Can you
can.
close my door?
No, I can leave it open.
Can I speak to your supervisor, please?
Yes, you can.
Now,
You
I
can
don't
call
feel safe.
with the police department, with a
I don't
recorded
feel
camera.
safe with you. Can I ask for your supervisor, please?
I need your driver's license.
I will give it to you, but can you call your supervisor? I am shaking, asking nicely. Can you call your
Ma'am,
supervisor?
you refusing?
Oh, look, the person who made the video is mocking this girl. Call for supervisor, request number
Call
3.
your supervisor. I am shaking, asking nicely. Can you call your
Ma'am,
supervisor?
Supervisor request number 4. So they're basically mocking this girl.
Are you refusing? If not, you can be placed on arrest.
I would like you to call your supervisor. That's what I would like you to do.
I'd like you to provide your driver's license.
Okay, I'm providing you what you're asking. Can you please provide me what I'm asking?
You ever produced a driver's license?
I'm not refusing anything. I'm looking for it. Calm yourself. Damn, like you're treating me like a criminal when all I
Are
did was
you
cross over.
Are you in cuffs?
You're
What an
opening my
asshole.
door.
That's correct.
You're
What a piece of
coming
shit.
toward Me. That's attacking
Roid
me
raging.
for nothing. I did nothing.
Now keep that in mind. That's attacking me for nothing, because the next video we go over, it's going to be a regular American approaching a cop in this same way for a traffic violation he committed that the American wants him to answer for.
Thank you.
All right, stop playing the victim.
I'm not playing the victim. I literally
Produce your
told
driver's
you that I
license.
was not aware.
Okay,
I would like you to close my door. It's very hot, and I will give you the license.
I'm leaving it open.
No, you're not, bro. That's not even.
It's officer. I'm not a bro.
No, you're not. Like that's not even legal for you to sit here and do. Like you're kidding me right now.
Okay,
You're absolutely kidding me. Can you please close my door,
No.
sir?
I'm leaving it open.
I need you to call your supervisor.
Get it back up here.
I would like you to call your supervisor, sir. Not my business. I left it home. I don't have it on me. I don't have my license on me. I don't have my license on me, sir.
Okay, your registration then?
Oh, somebody just guessed the video that I'm going to play. Somebody just guessed it.
Yes, but can you please close my
I'm leaving it open. Okay, I just told you.
Can you call your supervisor? I don't
I don't
feel
know.
safe with you.
Okay.
I don't. I absolutely don't feel safe. You're yelling. You're.
Because you're not
opening
listening.
door. I'm not listening, or I'm asking you a question to understand.
What's the
something.
question
That's
you
not-
asked? I haven't
literally-
answered already.
You opened the door.
That's right.
I
I'm
asked
allowed
a
to.
question, and you're telling me I'm refusing to give you something when I'm only trying to have a conversation to understand what is going on.
I stopped
I
you
have
for
no
improper
right
lane
to do
change.
that.
That's
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this chick needs to be attacked. Yeah. I think this man, this man who's twice, maybe 3 times stronger than her, needs to rip her out of that car and throw her to the ground as hard as he can. Maybe even tase her while she's going down. That's what I think. Imagine having that kind of mentality. By the way, Delete Laws is in the house. So give a big shout
Chili.
out to Delete Laws. I appreciate all the stuff that he does, all the people he's helped. And we have got to stick together, guys. None of us is greater than all of us. We just want to be left alone. We just want to be free. We don't want psychopaths in uniform telling us what to do when we haven't committed any crimes. That's what channels like this are all about. That's what channels like Delete Laws are all about. We want to reform. And it's not even so much reform the system, because I believe the system is working the exact way it was designed to work, and that is with corruption. That's why I can't see how there could be any good cop or any good person who's involved themselves in, immerse themselves, and become part of that corrupt system.
It's
You
already been
already
established.
said that.
I already told you
You
this.
At this point, it's about planting brush fires of freedom in the minds of men.
Outline
I'm
is broken
giving you
up.
the paper. Can you take it?
Okay, you have an insurance with
Damn, you're ready to say like I'm gonna refuse and try to arrest me for pulling over that I asked. Like it's crazy to me. This is crazy.
you. Okay. You have
Oh
the
my
insurance with you.
God.
You have the insurance with you.
This is really crazy.
Is her child in the car with her? Because they haven't made a mention about a child, and I can't really see.
This is absolutely crazy.
Because that'd be even worse.
Right now.
But probably.
It's sad how y'all treat people. You're supposed to be here to protect people, not scare them. You're not protecting. You're not protecting me. You're scaring me right now. You're absolutely scaring me. I would just appreciate if you could close the door.
Ma'am, I'm gonna leave it open. I just told you that.
It's abundantly way too hot for you to be doing this right now. Why couldn't it be a black cop, bro? This is crazy. Hello. Is it possible that I can have a supervisor?
You can call one later.
This is
by
stop, man.
chance?
I'm just here to back him up.
I understand, but I feel afraid.
I'm just here. That's the dangerous mentality. I'm just here to back him up. And because I'm an order follower, I just do what I'm told, regardless of what is right. I don't really care why he pulled you over. I just automatically assume he's right and you're wrong.
Right.
That's the danger of being an order follower. You don't arrive.
Yeah,
and ask,
everybody tries to reason with these corrections officers. They're the COs and you're the prisoner, and this is a prison. When you understand that, if you've never been inside, you don't understand the dynamic there maybe, but there is no reasoning with anybody. At all. You have no rights.
questions. You can't take a couple minutes or just 60 seconds and pull your fellow officer aside and say, okay, now why have we detained an American? An American we're supposed to be protecting the rights of. Why are we doing this? What's going on? I mean, you and I are getting paid $25, $30 an hour plus overtime. We need to make sure that the tax cattle are getting what they paid for. You're not harassing her, are you? Did she commit a crime? Did she leave a victim? Is there a verified complainant? If not, what the hell are you doing, man? But no, they just automatically arrive on the scene and they take the side of the thin blue line gang member. To hell with the person in the car that you're supposed to be protecting and serving. That's the effed up thing about law enforcement, because that's what it is. Law enforcement with the emphasis on force.
I would just like a supervisor. Can you check my information? You already have my registration. I have to pull up my insurance.
Okay.
So just give me a minute.
So what's your name?
It's on there. Nina.
You know what? Okay, what's your date of birth? Are you working on the insurance?
Sir,
It's a question.
I can't function right now.
Man, it makes me so mad when they mess with people like this. This is such a psyop. What's up, News Now Ninja?
I'm sorry. Like, you're scaring me. You're
All right.
making me nervous.
Well, that time you can't function,
I'm
step out the car.
trying to go and
Step out the car.
my thing right now.
All right.
Oh, did he say here's the deal? I missed it if he said that.
Step out.
God,
Sir,
this is
I'm telling you.
this is so scary, man. This is so scary because we know that her life hangs in the balance. We know that these guys are they have a flash temper, and you start bruising and stepping on their egos, or at least they perceive that you're bruising their ego, and then they want to maintain that ego. They want to keep it intact, and all the pieces are all over the floor, and they're frantically trying to pick it up. And as they're picking it up, they want to terrorize you. This makes them feel good.
I don't know how accurate this is, but I was told, or I heard or something, that police officers there's a high percentage of them that are abusive to their wives, girlfriends, and everything else, animals, their pets. I wouldn't be surprised.
And when you have, this is true psychopathy. They lack empathy and compassion and mercy and humanity.
Right, because they're COs and they're freaking Hilux.
They're devoid of all of those virtuous characteristics.
Logging into
Right, the very worst person to put in a position like that, because they should have all those characteristics in order to be given the responsibility and the power of having a firearm and all these other accoutrements on their bat belt and backup and the force of the quote-unquote law.
my insurance.
Okay, you're gonna step out the car in the meantime.
Down. I'm logging into my
Let's put this around this
insurance.
God, you got to be careful how you talk to cops, man. Yeah, she's free to talk to them like that, but man, she is really setting them off. It kind of makes me cringe when people talk to cops like this, because there's utter turmoil going on inside of that heart on the other side of that that fabric uniform.
What,
You
Howard?
don't have your seatbelt on fully. The car.
Oh my
Look at this guy. Look how big this guy is. Look at the size of his freaking forearm. Look at the size of his freaking forearm. Holy, I have not seen the video up to this point right now. Look, this guy's wrist
He's
is
he's
thicker
roiding.
than her
He's a roid
upper
rager.
arm. Can you guys see that?
He's on
How-
PEDs.
How on earth?
That's not something that's gonna, disqualify you from anything in the police force. They can be roided up all they want.
How in the hell could you ever feel right about doing this to somebody's daughter?
Right.
How
Exactly.
old would you say this chick is? Maybe 18, 19 at the oldest. She's in her early 20s.
She's got to be older than that. I think she's probably mid-20s. Mid-20s, I would say.
This guy is massive, man. He is a mass monster. No doubt he's eating steroids for breakfast.
Exactly.
I don't even know what to say. This is why I have this channel, guys. This is why Delete Laws does what he does. This is why Long Island Audit does what he does. This is why James Freeman does what he does.
Did what he
Because
did. I
this
haven't
right-
seen James Freeman's channels or anything about him in over a year, and he's from Arizona.
Right here, we cannot accept this anymore. And I guarantee you that underneath this video right here, let's see what the first comment is. She wasn't scared. She's not afraid. She's entitled and ignorant. License, registration, and insurance. Whoa, that is crazy. Like what?
Yeah.
She doesn't feel safe, but she's arguing and fighting with the officers. Guys, it would be understandable.
The mentality of the fucking mob. The public sucks, man. This is why the internet has made it so that you can see just how vapid society is. And it probably was always like that, but now it's just on full display. And it's really discouraging because if we ever think that we're going to have to get people on board mentally to see what's going on, those people aren't going to be able to ever do that. They're never going to conceive it. What would Yuri Bezmenov said? They won't notice it until the boot's crushing their balls.
if she was in fear. But in my estimation, she's doing the best that she can to stand up against a corrupt system filled with corrupt people who want to do criminal things to you in the name of it's all legal.
Right.
Step out the car.
What is
Step out the car.
happening?
You don't have your seatbelt on
I'm
fully.
going to go over this again.
You don't have your seatbelt on
God,
fully.
can you imagine what if you grabbed a woman like this?
So he made the excuse, you don't have your seatbelt on fully because her lap belt was taken. Does he know when she took her lap belt off? They've been parked there for fucking how long?
Guys, this just makes me, when I watch these things, if there was a camera on me as I was watching and reviewing these videos before I made these videos, I would be sitting there like, no, don't do it. Don't do it again. Don't do that. Why are you doing that? What if this steroid roid rage monster used this energy and this strength to resist the IRS or the DEA or the ATF? What if he used all of his resources and his power and his understanding of the world to actually protect his community from the real villains, from the real domestic terrorists?
All right.
Step out the car.
What is happening?
Step out the car.
What
Step
is
out-
happening
step
right
out the car.
God.
now? I'm getting my
Step out.
insurance.
Step out.
I'm getting
Step
my
out the car.
insurance.
Step out the car.
I'm getting my
Ma'am,
insurance.
you're
Please,
refusing.
please, I'm getting my
Look at the
insurance.
sizes.
Please, I'm getting my insurance.
Step out the
Please
car.
don't
Yeah,
do
she's
His
kind of
freaking
annoying, but
forearm
still.
is bigger than my thigh, man.
this.
Step out the car.
I am getting my insurance. What is the problem?
Since
What
you're
is
gonna play a
the
game,
no,
put your back.
please, no.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please, I didn't do anything.
This
Put your
is
hands behind your back. You're
I didn't
refusing.
do anything. No, please.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please,
You're
let me-
refusing.
please, let me
Refusing.
get
See, he's still
insurance.
pushing. Like, does he not have her under control? And he's still going on. He wants more. He wants more. He wants more. It's like you're already having your way with her. You're having your way with a civilian, with a member of your community. Well, then again, police usually don't live in their own community because they shit all over the one that they work in.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please.
too late, ma'am. We're past that. We're way past that, ma'am.
Hands behind your back.
Please. Ah!
Wow.
Please. Oh, please.
Stop refusing. Stop refusing.
Wow. At this point, like I just can't even imagine they have any kind of conscience left at all. If this doesn't look at this, let's look at this frame right here. If this right here wouldn't like snap you, it's like, whoa, I've been in a daze. What's going on? Oh God, what are we doing? Why is this woman on the floor? Why is this big guy that weighs like 280 pounds?
And once again, who provides those cameras? Axon. Axon is the same one that is getting installed right behind the freaking flock cameras.
Of solid muscle on this lady and putting these torture
Interesting
devices
symbol
on her
for that
wrists.
Axon, huh?
What's going on here? If this doesn't wake you up, I don't know how you can be woken up. How could
It
Sergeant...
can't be, because there's a bunch of people out there in the comment section, like you showed, that just see authority and they want to rub one out on rub the cop off. You know, they see authority and they just bow to it. Doesn't matter until it's their turn. Until it's their turn, then we'll see how that goes. But everybody has to go through it apparently before they snap out of it, and those people are probably too stupid to snap out of it.
Curtis and Sergeant Steve and all these new guys that are ex-officers whose YouTube videos are just going ballistic. They're getting 15, 25, 30 million views a month. How can they look at this and go, well, you should have complied. You know, it is legal. What he's doing is completely legal. Mm-hmm. Legality doesn't equal morality, and illegality doesn't equal immorality. What drugs are these people on?
Right. We've sacrificed our common sense and our sense of right and wrong, which apparently most people don't have. It's sad to think that, but we are the minority. She's a minority, but we are the minority when it comes to having a sense of right and wrong inherently ingrained in us. It's intuitive. Not everybody has that, and it's not something you can train into somebody. They either have a sense for it or they don't. And imagine the things that you could do if you had no sense of right and wrong. Oy vey. If you didn't care. If you could get away with it, and if you had the power, the whole do what thou wilt is a system that goes right against cause no harm. Because do what thou wilt means if you have the might, if you can overpower, if you have the advantage, if you have everything on your side, you can abuse anybody that you want. You can do whatever you'd like. And they do.
We're going to get you right up. We'll get you right up. All right, get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Stand up. Stand up. Wow. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. We're trying to help you up.
They're trying to help her. Yeah. Look at how they're helping.
Big men standing overshadowing and overpowering this little girl.
I didn't do anything.
Stand up.
I didn't
Stand up. There you go.
Do you feel good?
I did not do anything. Can I get my...
I don't know about you.
If there's a child in there, she's putting on way too much of a trauma display for them. Even if you're having a problem with this situation, which you should be, if there's a child in that vehicle, because she was going to school, to a school, I don't know if she went through the school zone because she was picking up a child, or if she was just trying to get by and got caught up in the school zone. But if there's a child in that vehicle, she needs to keep her composure. I don't care what you're going through. You have to. If you're the family member, if you're the figurehead, if you're the guardian or the mother or the aunt or whatever, you set the tone in how situations are perceived. If you lose your shit like this, the kid is going to be that much more traumatized because you are the rock. You're the stability. If they see you going through hell like that, they're going to lose. They're going to lose it. They're going to be completely. They might be stoic about it. A lot of times, children absorb a lot of stuff, and you don't even know that's happening. But they know everything. They see everything. They sense everything, and that's going to make a huge impact on them. You have to be bigger than the situation for their benefit.
I don't know about you, but this kind of thing right here, that right there makes me proud to be an American where at least I know I'm free.
Except for her. She's not free.
It's disgusting to even sing that in this country. You know we're not free. You know it.
Sir, please.
Ma'am, you had that opportunity.
No, I was getting it. Oh, please.
Oh, they need more people. Unless he was waving a flyaway, he wants more people to come over. Palm Beach. That doesn't surprise me. It's a police state in Florida.
God, don't like if you ever find yourself in this position, try not to do that. I know it's hard, but try not to do it. They love it.
Right.
It makes them come alive. This is what they feed on. They want to hear somebody beg and scream and plead, and they want to know they've got 100% power over you. There's nothing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Stop grabbing my hand. Stop grabbing my hand. Stop grabbing my hand. Just scratch me with your nails.
Oh, poor baby, poor 280-pound gorilla. We accidentally scratched him with our nails as she's cuffed. He's complaining. But
what a fucking pussy and an asshole. Yeah. Where is it that he has to put his hand at this moment with her in cuffs, and he's got her as well? What is it that he's putting himself in the way of on purpose so that he can continue to give her commands? It's so fucking stupid, man.
I don't even use this. Okay, I'm not going to use the P word, but you guys
Pussy.
go ahead and
He's
use
a pussy.
it in the chat. I don't know. Maybe you'll get deleted by YouTube, but what a pussycat. God, man. You who I'm tormenting, who's overshadowed and overpowered by two men, have scratched me with your fingernails as we're attacking you. How dare you, ma'am?
Anything, please, you're hurting.
Look at how they read that. They called it entitled mom. Entitled mom is what they called this video. Man, the way they frame things, you are not. You know the people that pump this shit out. They've got to be part of the control mechanism. Because they have that perspective, and to normalize this and to get everybody else on board. Like, people who are watching this channel are already expecting cops are right. They're already pro cop no matter what, and anybody who goes through this is always an asshole. That's just how they perceive it. Entitled mom. The framing, like, you're not gonna get a fair shake out of the media no matter what. It doesn't matter what is even displayed right in front of their faces. They're looking to someone for the narrative to teach them how to think about it. They don't want to use their own heads. They want someone else to tell them what to think about everything. Big and small issues. Big and small situations. Complicated and simple. Tell me what to think. Sheep. Yeah, just point me the way. Get me a little stimuli on this side, a little stimuli on that side, and guide me down the freaking ramp.
God, please help me.
Thanks, Gump.
Yeah, that's not gonna get better.
No,
And this is over what again?
Oh my God, what an entitled drama queen. My God, what's wrong with her? Just give your insurance. What's wrong with you? We're in America. We have laws. This is rule of law. Can't you recognize it? What's wrong with you, ma'am?
please.
Yeah, entitled mom makes routine traffic stops
Please don't arrest me.
100 times worse. That's what they call that. So they said mom, so that means there's a child in there that she's really going stupid over. Like, she shouldn't be doing that. If the kid's in the car, if she dropped the child off, that's one thing. But if the child is in the vehicle and she's behaving like this, she's doing a great injustice to that child. Parents need to be better.
You're under arrest right now.
For fucking what? What are you under arrest for? Can you explain that?
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. I gotta take a break.
It's hard, huh? Gross. He's got jungle fever.
It's hard. This is very difficult. This is very difficult, man, because I have daughters, man. I have sons. I mean, even if you were a 200-pound guy, you're being overpowered by a guy who's at least 250, maybe 280. This guy's huge. I don't know how tall he is, but if he's 6'2" and he's got arms that big, he's probably in the 260 to 280 range. He's very strong. And this other guy, and then there's nothing you can do because you've already been indoctrinated. It's like, oh, these are the authorities, and if I fight back, they're going to hunt me down.
Yeah, you get paralysis, right? There's only so many things that you can do, so you run your mouth instead of your legs.
going to surround me. There's no way out. I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't. It's truly one of the biggest psychological operations in human history. And I'm not just talking about the American police force, just police in general.
No, I've never been arrested. God, please. Oh my God, this has to be a dream. God, please. No, I have to get my.
You're dancing right now.
It is surreal.
I have to get my daughter, sir.
Wow.
Please don't do this to me. I will give you the insurance.
Okay,
I was logging in. My name is Mina.
Mina,
I was logging into my insurance.
listen to me.
Please.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
Oh my God.
We're getting to the bottom of it. The first thing I need you to do is take a breath and just chill for a
But I've
moment.
never been arrested and I didn't do anything wrong. I did not know. I could not switch lanes.
Well,
I
the problem-
literally.
Yeah, and then the pleading over something like that very minor thing where they also had a communication and like that's why you pulled her over. They're fishing for excuses to do something. And the guy was a complete dick the whole time. He was disrespectful and rude the whole time. The fact that he pulled the person over for that when communication was given between two drivers and they were given the ability to do that. It's like
You refuse to give him information.
and then you're pleading for something that I didn't know I could do. Like now you're acting. Now they've reduced you to a child saying that you're sorry, and you revert back to being a toddler who got in trouble, and you're thinking that like your parents, they're gonna forgive you, and you're just gonna learn your lesson, and you're gonna be quiet for a little while, and you're gonna think about what you've done. This is not how this works. But that is the whole process psychologically that happens with people, to where they're saying they're sorry for something fucking stupid. It's so fucking. Ugh.
I promise, I swear, I was only asking him to understand. I've never been pulled over for something like that.
But you understand.
God, don't you hate it that what kind of dirtbag really do you have to be to make somebody beg for their freedoms when you know they didn't do anything wrong?
And it's something that, again, because people don't seem to understand this, they think authority you obey and you submit. No, they have to have a fucking reason and they have to be justified. And there wasn't any reason or justification for what they did. Those are policies of a municipal corporation for extorting money. No accident, no injury, no harm, no crime. No reason to stop somebody else on their way through life whatsoever. But there's these bootlicking bitches out there who will say, oh, they should have just complied. Why? Why? Explain that to me. Why are we supposed to be submissive to mistreatment by the very entities that pose as the protectors? Is that those people already conceding to the fact that they're not protectors and that they understand that they're not protectors and therefore they want to just kiss their asses so that they think somehow that's going to exclude them from the torture and the torment? Well, that doesn't work like that. All that makes you is not an American because you're not living up to your duty to push back against tyranny. That's how you define yourself as an American, the spirit of defiance for the right reasons. You don't just, oh, some asshole made a law today. Some corrupt asshole in a municipality or in Congress made some law to give their enforcers more directives as to how they, or more whatever guidance or outlines as to how they can abuse you. So you better start learning how to be abused. Don't push back on it for the simple fact that it's not right.
Pretty negligible. Like if it really bothered you what she did back there at the school, okay. I mean, I don't endorse the pulling over of anybody that hasn't committed a crime, but if you were going to do it, just say, ma'am, I just want to make you aware. It looked to me like you did something dangerous back there. Have a good day. No. Don't, let's pretend they're pulling out their ID from their purse or their wallet or what. No, I don't want to see your ID. I swore to protect and defend your anonymity. By the way, I don't know if you want to join the club, but we're all going to rally around the flock cameras tonight and put our Milwaukee tools to good use.
And when you're pulled over, you're required to give your driver's license.
Oh, and I was giving it to him.
You told him,
sir, I kept
put your foot back in. We'll talk, okay?
Please.
Okay.
I continue to look for my license.
Okay.
I told him I do not have my license. I gave him the registration. He asked for my insurance, which
Yeah,
is
he said, yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah.
on my phone.
Okay.
And I was trying to log in, and I just told him that he's making me feel scared. That is it. I didn't do anything wrong. Please. I have to get my daughter. There's no one to
Where's
get my
she at?
daughter. She's at school.
Which school?
No
We're
one to
getting to the
pick
bottom
her
of it. Give
up.
us just a moment, okay?
Well, at least she wasn't there to witness all that. And I hope she doesn't dump on her daughter after the fact either. Keep it to yourself.
We have a supervisor coming. That's what you
Just have a nice long story about how you can't trust anybody. And don't and then, plant that seed.
We're coming, okay?
I don't want to get arrested.
All right, give us just 1 minute. Are you the registered owner of the car?
Yes.
Okay, give us 1 minute. Listen, here's what's happening. Is the air conditioner on back there for you?
I just want to get
There,
out.
I got you some air, okay? Listen to me.
I just want
Is
to
it
get
Mina or
my
Nina?
baby Mina.
Here's what's happening. As of right now, unless you do something different or change things, he's going to write you some tickets and let you go.
Some tickets.
Why do I need the tickets?
Well,
I didn't
you violate.
do
Okay,
anything.
here, I'm going to explain this to you.
She's probably struggling.
I wasn't
It
here from
sounds
the
like
beginning
that's
of
the
it.
reason why she was trying to argue it in the first place. Because most people don't want to hand over $300-400 to these fucking scumbags. And having lived in Florida, I know exactly how I lived right near this area. I lived in different parts. I lived in like Kissimmee area, Davenport, Bass Lake area, and then Tamarack, which is kind of like near Lauderhill and Fort Lauderdale. Lauderdale's a shitty area. Cooper City. I worked in Cooper City.
He's a traffic officer, okay? He's advising that you made some sort of an infraction or some sort of a broke the law for
I literally
some sort
had
of
a
a traffic offense.
conversation with the lady next to me because I was not aware that I was at my turn, and she said it was.
Again, guys, this is why you want a dash cam, because it's going to be her word against yours in a court proceeding. Okay, so if you have,
Yeah, you want a dash cam. What you don't want is a Ford that is sending signals to law enforcement every time you adjust something or you rub your face and they say pay attention to the road.
this video evidence, you can prove the cop a liar. I tend to believe her because cops just lie. That's
Yes,
just
they
what
do.
they do. Like I said in the live stream yesterday, water is wet, fire is hot, and cops lie. But cameras don't.
Fine, I can
Okay.
go.
And realize I wasn't here
I guarantee you guys, I will read out every single super chat at the end of this segment right here.
for
Go in
that part.
front of her.
Listen, I know that you're upset. I'm trying to explain it to you, okay? Once you were stopped,
Yeah, let me cop explain to you. Instead of saying, this is fucked up. That he didn't really need to put you through all that over something that stupid that already happened and nobody got hurt.
you were stopped.
I asked questions. That was it.
Yeah, asking questions. Don't you dare do that. Especially if you're in a relationship. Don't ask questions. Those make people hostile.
Once you were
I'm
stopped,
able to ask a
he
question.
gave you direct orders. He's saying and you didn't follow them.
Direct order. Yeah, I know he's about to say something about that statement. Direct order. Who the fuck are you again? And how? Why do you have jurisdiction over my life?
So listen, but here's
I
the thing.
was looking for my
Ma'am,
license.
take some deep breaths. Like you said, how old's your daughter? How old's your daughter? Mina, how old's your daughter? Do you want me to give you a minute?
What was the arrow for, you fucking cocksucker? Whoever put this video together.
Where are you guys, three people?
And somebody can watch this and be making fun of this girl. Really. She made it much worse.
Wait, what did they do with that arrow right there? Did they mock her again?
Her hair? I don't know. What the fuck are they
I don't know
doing?
why the arrow?
Yeah, what is that?
Pointed at her hair.
Do you want me to give you a minute and come back?
Stop there. You guys, three people.
Okay. I'll
I've
be
never
back.
been in jail.
Listen, what you do now dictates what happens the rest of the day. Okay, I'm gonna take you out and take the handcuffs off. Okay.
Cam 3.
Come on out. You're 3 or 4 minutes away from going to get your daughter.
Are you married? Are you single? Single. What's your phone number? At this time, okay, you've been insured with
What's your phone? See, that's funny how those two sentences went together. You married or single? Single. What's your phone number? Did you caught that right?
out. So you were given all lawful order and you refused to do so. Okay.
Lawful order and you refused to do so. Lawful order, my fucking left nut. Yeah, look at it's Mr. and Mrs. over here.
So I'm electing to release you on an
Oh, how nice of you.
to appear. Okay.
Don't you? This is why we need to start. You know, as soon as they put their lights on, they need to be put down. That's it. Don't even. It's enough. Is enough of this shit. We can police ourselves. Communities can do it. They just have to not be afraid that they're going to be the ones penalized for taking care of their own territory as we should be and as nature has intended. No, let's elect a government appointed assholes to do that, who do their bidding rather than the people's bidding. How's that going to work out? Oh, like this, and like every other example. Not this isn't really an extreme example of that at all, but I mean it's just more of the same bullshit. Hey, look, someone else was digging a hole. But
I'm electing, so I'm exercising this discretion that you hear so much about because I'm a good guy. So I'm going to cut you loose, but you know, I could be taking you to jail, so you should be licking my boots.
Court date, July 3rd, 10 o'clock.
Court date.
Courthouse. The information is provided here. You understand?
They still ended up hemming her up.
Okay.
And then at this point, people were like, Brian, he could have taken her to jail. Yeah. Unconstitutionally, immorally. What he did right here is unconstitutional and immoral, by the way. Yeah, it's great that he didn't take her to jail, but gosh, is that the low bar we're aiming for these days?
Right.
And you also issue such
People are so fucking trained. People are so trained.
citations. One for an improper lane change. Hello, Fred.
This fucking look at it. Look at this fucking thing. Look at this guy. He has a small something. That's all I'm saying.
Driver's license.
Look at the size of this guy. What is he, like 1.5 feet taller than her? Holy
I can see why he felt threatened.
Right, man.
Have you seen
And then you got protect and serve at this on the side of the cop car.
Hello, Fred. Not having you drive.
Look at that. Protect and serve.
Driver's
What a
license.
joke.
And also, the third one is for not having your seatbelt on. Properly worn. You not have your lap belt on. You have any questions for me? You're free to go.
She was charged with resisting an officer without violence.
All
Received
dismissed.
A null
All fucking dismissed.
prosequi disposition following a not guilty plea. She was also charged with improper change of lane, failure to carry a driver's license, and failure to wear a seatbelt, all of which were dismissed following not guilty pleas.
Wait, failure to wear a seatbelt. They had to take the seatbelt off of her before they drug her out of the car.
Right, because it wasn't the secondary lap belt.
This is a reminder of how quickly we can risk losing something most important, our family. Thanks to the professionalism and courtesy of the officers, that
What the fuck was that?
outcome was avoided, leaving
The professional.
They created the situation. And then, oh, well, thank God for the grace and divine fucking intervention of them. Jesus Christ.
Courtesy. God, oh my God. We are professional and courteous thugs. I
People
mean,
are
we are
so
a part
trained.
of the mafia, but you can never say that we're not professional and courteous. When we break people's kneecaps, we do it with the utmost of ethics and professionalism, as your patella lays there on the ground, quivering like a piece of Knox blocks.
I don't know what the hell that means, but okay. Well, it's 12:25, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. Hey, look, everybody's here. Let's see. Oh my God, I've spotted a rare Karen in the wild. Okay, we saw that one. Radio Sex says, yeah, the war on terror, decades occupying the poppy fields and oil rigs of Iraq and Afghanistan, only to hand the keys back to the Taliban, right? But not before basically massacring over 1 million civilians collectively. Right. I'm feisty tonight, too. Okay, you talk to each other. $3 trillion spent. Only technical accomplishments were the military shipping raw opium back to be turned into heroin and sold to cartels. Right. The cartels that everybody still thinks are somehow South American, i.e., Spanish speaking individuals. Yeah, maybe those guys are the low hanging fruit, but it's all oive. Does it harm people? Does it derail people from achieving anything in life and being independent? Does it ruin their lives and destroy families? Oh yeah, there's an oive who's on top of all that. Don't you worry. And Karen says, "Oh, I figured it out. I said I had to close my tired eyes. Then Daniel's computer went black. He restarted the stream, and then my glasses broke. Obviously, I did that to the computer." Well, let's be real. The Groid community can't police themselves. Yeah, that's not a good example of that, though. Like, mouthy asshole. Yeah, I'm all for someone slapping them to shut up, you know. But that wasn't really a good example of somebody going to get their kid from school. If you don't have humanity for people, you can't expect them to have it for you. It's just not. And again, that's again diverting our attention away from the true fucking parasite problem here. Everybody would be forced to live up to a higher standard if there wasn't such an imbalance and sickening system of siphoning all of the things that you work hard for and giving it to unappreciative pieces of shit. Those unappreciative pieces of shit would have to get up and do something productive with themselves, or take up firearms and get shot by somebody for trying to be a criminal, in which case that problem solves itself over time to where then there's only the people who don't suck left from any ethnicity, because everybody would learn how to be fucking civil with each other. And the element that sucks and takes advantage of the situation that is now would slowly go away, and they'd hold themselves up to a higher standard, or they wouldn't be there anymore. And Karen says, how absolutely sickening. There's zero excuses for what those cops are doing to that woman, or anyone else for that matter. Treating her like a murderer. Treating her like a prisoner. Yeah. And that's another hour. We had like 2 hours in the last one, I think. So that's probably good. It's 12:30. Thank you to all. Let me see if I may have to do a Sunday. Yes, I do. Thank you very much, Edward Snowman. Again, thank you so much. Why are you guys leaving Edward out high and dry here? You guys. Karen put the link on the chat right up on top. See it right there. Oh, and by the way, since this doesn't require anybody to dip deep in their digital pockets here, go ahead and subscribe over here. Why am I not pasting? Did I not copy? You son of a bitch. No, I guess I didn't. Blink. Blink. There it go. There it goes. So yeah. Go over there, subscribe to that channel. All right. Thanks. There's a Telegram group for it too, right there. Fit with AZ. And my website, Product works again, kids. Till the end of the month. 15% off. Semper Fry. You can get creatine there too. And then Leave Big Pharma Behind with Dr. Glidden. I've got, if you guys are fans of Dr. Glidden, which you should be, a lot of what I'm going to be going over in the next Fit Wit videos are going to be backed by his information. And you're going to be able to see a couple of rare things that you don't normally see unless you're a member. Permissioned, but I'm just going to sprinkle it in. And I just caught Coach Greg saying some more stupid shit. And again, it's ghrelin. It's a genetic disposition. No, it isn't. It's a mineral deficiency, you jackass. It's not. Ghrelin is a signal, by the way. A signal for what? To eat. Really? For what? Because you don't have the things that your body needs. Your body's not retarded. It's not self-destructive. But if you're taking in a bunch of high fructose corn syrup that shuts off your sense that you're full, and it makes you continue to feel unsatisfied, you're going to continue to eat more shit. And plus, you're not actually getting the minerals because your choices in food and the food that's available to all of us is all garbage. So, if you're not filling your tank up with the minerals, and also, there's two things you can do if you're struggling with weight. The first thing obviously is the 9 essential nutrients, because that'll quiet the quote unquote food noise. The other thing is, your habits over time, the routine. Eating high protein food satiates. Cook with butter, not oil. Make some goddamn eggs. Don't throw out the yolk, the best part. You need the cholesterol. If you have all the things that your body needs to make your body healthy, it's not going to be screaming out for something and you trying to figure out what that feeling is because you don't know what it is that you want. So you roam around the house, you open the refrigerator up 3 times, you go into the cupboard, you stand in there and you look. It's not because it's boredom, maybe, and that's something that can be corrected. But if you're taking the nutrients, before you go and grab food, grab a 16-ounce glass of water, sit there and just drink it. And you still feel hungry after that? Well, it wasn't because you were dehydrated and it wasn't because you weren't full of your nutrients. Maybe you actually are hungry. But if you don't do those 2 things and you just go right to the default mechanism that you've trained yourself to do, you're always going to be fighting yourself. So leave Big Pharma behind. Use code BALLBUSTERS or FitWit for 25% off. And then we have this guy. And you need these. And they're listed right here. And that's what I'm talking about. All right? All right. And I guess tomorrow, while I'm working on other stuff, hopefully I'll be starting the personal training stuff next door soon. Hopefully I get the call. But yeah. I'll start trying to update this thing. The podcast over on Spreaker. I think we're good. So good night to all and to... No, I said it wrong. No, I can't say good night to all and to all. Good night. What? That's just not good.